So in the last video, we studied about limits, and we studied that limit of delta y by delta x when delta x is tending towards 0. This is the value that we get when we are changing y with respect to x, and we are bringing the 2 points very close together such that the difference between the 2 points is almost equal to 0. Okay, and this expression can be written as dy by dx. So when we are, this dy by dx means differentiation of y with respect to x, or change in y with respect to change in x, or rate of change of y with respect to x. Okay, so now we are going to apply it in the form of formula. So first thing that we will do it one by one. Now we'll forget about limit and we'll come directly to differentiation, how to differentiate with different functions. So let us say first y equals to 5. This is our equation. We know that 5 is a constant. It is not going to change. It will always remain 5. So if I write dy by dx, that means I am calculating change in y with respect to change in x. There is no x here. Okay, whatever is the value of x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, infinite, y will always remain equal to 5. So when such a situation is there, how do we calculate dy by dx? We will write it like this. Initially we are going to write it properly every step so that we do not get confused, and once we are habitual, then we are going to solve it directly. So differentiation of 5 with respect to x, and this will always be equal to 0, because no matter what is the value of x, the constant will not change. So there will be no rate of change of y with respect to x, or 0 rate of change of y with respect to x, because y is not changing. Okay, so this is your first formula, first concept. Second is y is equal to x to the power n, any power. Okay, it can be positive powers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it can be negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it can be fractions, positive fractions, negative fraction, positive decimal, negative decimal, whatever. Okay, y equals to x to power n, then differentiation of y with respect to x will be equal to differentiation of x to power n with respect to x. And the formula for this you have to memorize. Eventually you have to memorize all the formula. Okay, there is no other way out. N x to the power n minus 1. Note this down, memorize it. X to the differentiation of x to the power n is equal to n into x to the power n minus 1. Whatever is the power, it will come down as a multiplication and the power will be reduced by 1. Take an example. Y is equal to x square. Dy by dx will be equal to differentiation of x square with respect to x. The value of n is 2. It will come here. X, the power will be reduced by 1, n minus 1. So 2 minus 1, and the result will be 2 into x to the power 1. Okay, take another example. X to the power 5. Dy by dx equals to differentiation of x to the power 5 by dx. What will happen? Power will come here. X n minus 1, and this will be equal to 5x to the power 4. Okay, take another example. Minus 5. Differentiation of x to the power minus 5 with respect to x. Power will come here. What is power? Minus 5. Minus 5 x, and minus 5 will be reduced by 1. That means minus 5 minus 1, and this will come out to be minus 5x to the power minus 6. Or you can also write it as laws of exponents. You have already studied it. Okay, take another example. X to the power 1 by 2 root x. Okay, root x is x to the power 1 by 2. So we are differentiating x to the power 1 by 2 with respect to x. What will happen? Power will come here. X, power will be reduced by 1. 1 by 2 minus 1. What will it be? 1 by 2 x to the power minus 1 by 2, or 1 upon 2x to the power 1 by 2, 1 upon 2 root x, whatever you want. Okay, so this is how we apply this formula. Okay, so this is how we calculate the algebraic functions Similarly, to calculate trigonometric functions, they are direct formula. I'll give you a list, okay, and you can memorize it from there. Another example, let us take another example. Now we are going to practice this x to the power 1, x to the power n formula. Take another equation. Now let us complicate equation a little bit. 5x square, y is equal to 5x square, where 5 is a constant, x is a variable. You have to differentiate y with respect to x. Differentiation of 5x square with respect to x. What will happen? 5 is a constant, it will remain as it is. 2 will come in multiplication, x, and the power will be reduced by 1. So it will be equal to 10 x to the power 1. Take another example. Y equals to 3x cube plus 1. dy by dx. Differentiation of 3x cube plus 1 upon dx. These are in addition. I can break them into two parts. Plus differentiation of 1 divided by dx with respect to x. First we will differentiate this in the same way we differentiated this. 3 multiplied by 2 will come here, power will come down, x, power will be reduced by 1. Okay, so this will come out to be 6x to the power 1. Plus, this is a constant. 1 is not going to change no matter how much we change x. It will always remain the same. And we already studied differentiation of a constant is 0. So our final answer will be equal to 6x. Okay. So I hope you are able to understand this. You need to practice. As much as you practice, then it will come. This will be you will be very habitual, and you will be able to do all these steps already. Okay, it is not a big deal. I'll give you a rule which is called product rule. Okay, it is important in physics, it is used many times, so make sure that you understand this. So it says that if y is a function of two variables, let us say u and v, y is equal to u multiplied by v, and we are differentiating y with respect to x, and u and v have some values. They can be constant also, and they themselves can be function of x. Okay, we do not know. We are not concerned about this. We just want to know the formula. So dy by dx, y equals to u into v, differentiation will be equals to this, and the formula that is called the product rule is u dv by dx plus v du by dx. What have I done here? I took I took u outside the differentiation. I am treating u as a constant. Whether it is a constant or not does not matter. I am treating u as a constant and differentiating v. Plus now I am taking v as a constant and differentiating u. So we are taking one of the variable as a constant and differentiating the other variable. Plus now we are taking the second variable as constant and differentiating the first variable. This is your product rule. Very important rule with respect to physics. So make sure you understand this. Let us do an example. Y equals to x square y. Y equals to x square y. Okay. dy by dx. Okay, what will I do? First I will take this one. It does not matter which one you are taking first. Both you can take v as a constant first and differentiate u. It does not matter. So I am taking x square as a constant and differentiating y. Plus now I am taking y as a constant and differentiating this. Okay, and if you solve this, you will get the answer. So I will give you an example, another example. Let us take a proper equation in which there is no y coming. An equation which is completely dependent on x. Let us take y equals to 3x square plus 7 into 6x plus 3. This is your equation. Differentiating this with respect to x. Suppose, let us take this is u, let us say this is v. What will be the differentiation? It will be u dv by dx plus v du by dx. Okay, product rule. First u is constant, so we are writing 3x plus 7 as it is. We are doing nothing with it, and we are differentiating v. What is the differentiation of v? Okay, differentiation of 6x plus 3 upon dx. Now we will take v as a constant. So 6x plus 3 is a constant, and we are going to differentiate u. So it will be 3x square plus 7, and differentiating it with respect to x. Now if we do this, 3x square plus 7 will remain as it is because it is a constant. Differentiation of 6x plus 3. What is the differentiation of 6x plus 3? Let us do it here. Differentiation of 6x plus differentiation of 3. I can do that. They are in addition. I can break them apart. What will be the differentiation of 6x? 6 into what is the power of x? 1. So power will come here. X power will be reduced by 1. 1 minus 1. Okay, this will be your this term, and 3. It is a constant. Its differentiation will be 0. What will we get here? We will get 6x to the power 0. What is x to the power 0? X to the power 0 is 1. So what we are getting here? It is actually 1. So differentiation of 6x plus 3 is equal to 6. Okay. Do the second term. Here pause the video, try to do it yourself. Okay. What are we going to do here? Differentiation of 3x square plus 7. Again I am going to break this into two parts just like this. So we will have differentiation of 3x square by dx plus differentiation of 7 by dx. Differentiation of 3x square, 3 into power into x to the power is reduced by 1, 2 minus 1, plus 7 is a constant, differentiation will be 0. So what am I getting here? I will get 6 into x to the power 1. So its differentiation will be 6x. So this will be our differentiation. Now you can multiply them, add them, whatever you want to do to get the answer. But this is how we apply the product rule. I will give you a lot of questions in assignment, so you are able to practice it.